So I made a handwriting program that can tell which letter you have drawn. I did this using artificial intelligence. I built an AI model. And in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how. So let's start by drawing our L, and then we pass this to the input neurons. Now this is passed as a one-dimensional array of 128 by 128 pixels. Next, in our hidden layer, we have 128 hidden layer neurons. Every neuron in the hidden layer is connected to every input neuron through the use of weights. Weights have values and will be explained soon. Finally, we have output neurons, which are connected to every single neuron in the last layer. Again, these weights also have values. Finishing up all the connections, we have this mess of interconnected neurons for our neural network. Our job is to make the input neurons translate to output neurons, where the output neurons will be which character was selected. So for example, if you drew the L, the output neuron that represents L should be closer to 1 than all the other neurons. We do have 62 output neurons to represent each possible character and number that can be drawn in our program. So in this example, we have 2 input neurons and 1 output neuron, and the weights are 0.3 and 0.4. The values of the input neurons are 1, signifying that 2 pixels are turned on. To calculate the output neuron value, we need to take each neuron in the input layer and multiply it by the weight connecting it to the output neuron. For example, multiply the first input value, which is 1, by its corresponding weight of 0.3. Then multiply the second input value, which is also 1, by its corresponding weight of 0.4. Finally, sum these results. This calculation gives us an output value of 0.7. And this is the output value for the neuron given the input of 1 and 1. Obviously, when we draw an L, the network doesn't know what an L is. It'll give us random output values that are incorrect. We solve this by training the network. In my particular project, the network was trained on 65,000 images of letters and numbers in all different sizes and rotations. We train the network by randomizing the weights and then slowly adjusting them until it gives us the correct output. We're aware of what the correct output is because we have a CSV file with file paths and what the actual letter is. This allows the network to train and slowly adjust the weights until, for any given image, the correct character is outputted. Over time, this training will give us a model that is able to recognize ASCII characters, okay? 0 through 9, A through Z. And that is how my handwriting program works.